When it comes to versatile luxury, the Mercedes-Benz S-Class is tough to beat. Why versatile? Well, few other manufacturers offer their top-of-the-range car in quite so many body styles. If you want a Mercedes-Benz S-Class, then you can have a 4-door saloon, a 2-door coupe, or you can have this, the drop-top 4-seater S-Class Cabriolet, if your idea of automotive luxury includes plenty of wind in your hair. But even though super luxury drop tops may seem like a bit of a niche, it still faces some tough competition from the likes of the Aston Martin DB11 Volante and the upcoming Bentley Continental GTC. And remember, if you're interested in buying an S-Class Cabriolet, we can help save you on average £10,000. That skips haggling at a dealer. Go to whatcar.com and check out our new car buying section. But for now, let's take it for a drive and see if it's worth its 6-figure price tag. There's 3 engines to choose from with this car. Kicking off the range is a 4-litre turbocharged V8, which is badged as the S560. Then you've got the AMG-tuned 4-litre V8, which is badged as the S63. And then there is the mighty 6-litre V12 turbocharged, which is the range-topping AMG S65. Both those AMG engines are ferociously quick. But the S560 is the real sweet spot of the range. It's a brilliantly refined motor. That V8 engine is very quiet under soft acceleration, but then put your foot down and it's got a real muscle car roar. Best of both worlds. The 9-speed automatic gearbox is a brilliant thing as well. Rather than shifting down unnecessarily when you accelerate, it is clever enough to rely on the S560's massive 516 pounds-foot of pulling power to haul it along. Put it into Sport or Sport Plus mode and the gearbox keeps the engine revving harder in lower gears. And accelerator pedal response is sharpened as well. Sport mode also adds weight to the steering and stiffens the suspension, all of which helps make the S-Class remarkably agile around a corner. Now, don't get us wrong, you can still feel this is a 2-ton machine. Its reactions aren't quite as immediate as the Aston Martin DB11 Volante. However, it does manage to maintain a relatively level body going around corners, which makes it more fun to drive than you might imagine. But this is an S-Class. Luxury and comfort come first. And it feels at its best at a steady and stately cruise, where it feels more soothing than a DB11 Volante. Switch to comfort mode and you can really feel things relax even more. The suspension softens, the steering slackens, and the exhaust quietens. Speed bumps are soaked up easily and typical scruffy British roads are a breeze. This car is so comfortable. With the roof up, road and wind noise is kept to a minimum and you can put the roof down in about 20 seconds of speeds up to 30 miles per hour. And it is one of the most refined convertibles on sale. Adding the Mercedes-Benz air scarf just adds to that comfort. Just because it's a convertible, don't think for one moment that it's any less glamorous or luxurious than its 4-door saloon and 2-door coupe cousins. There's plenty of fine leather on the dash, doors and seats, and these metallic switches give it a suitably high-end look. There's a huge range of electric seats and steering wheel adjustment, so you'll be able to find a comfortable driving position. And these seats are so comfy. They really hug you when you go around the corners, and they are supremely luxurious for long journeys. You also get Mercedes Command infotainment system as standard with a 12.3-inch screen that is visually impressive and logically laid out. It's still not quite as simple to navigate around as BMW's iDrive system though. When you're spending this much money on a car and it's an S-Class, you expect to be able to travel in comfort with plenty of room for your passengers and their luggage. In the front, there is plenty of room. 2 adults can definitely sit side by side in supreme comfort. The back, though, is a little bit more of a squeeze. Head and shoulder room is fine, even with the roof up, but it's leg room that's a bit of an issue. So 2 adults sitting one in front of the other is not quite so comfortable. When it comes to everyday storage, we have got a handy little compartment here, which is actually not quite so little. I've got my phone, sunglasses, banana, and room to spare. There's some more storage here with 2 cup holders, a very useful tray underneath these buttons. Door bins are quite small and the glove box is a decent size. With the roof up, boot space is pretty generous by convertible standards, and you'll fit a lot more than you would in the Aston Martin DB11 Volante. Put the roof down though and you've got a little bit less space because of this here, which accommodates the roof, so you won't be able to fit quite so much in. The S560's price actually looks quite cheap when compared to the mega expensive Aston Martin DB11 Volante, and that's if you can describe anything about this car as cheap. And then the AMG models jump the price up a staggering amount beyond that of the DB11. Of course, if you can afford it, that won't matter to you, but bear in mind it's not just the upfront cost, it's the servicing, depreciation, insurance and petrol that will all try to wring your wallet dry, just like it would if you went for the DB11 Volante. You are getting something generously equipped though with the S-Class Cabriolet. Our favourite S560 model comes only in AMG line trim, which gets air suspension, 19-inch alloys, climate control, heated seats, along with a whole host of other luxuries as standard. It's also worth noting that Mercedes doesn't have the best record for reliability, but all Mercedes-Benz S-Class Cabriolets do come with a 3-year unlimited mileage warranty. The Mercedes-Benz S-Class Cabriolet is certainly one of the best luxury convertibles you can buy. Yes, you'll end up spending a lot of money to get one and then run it, but it handles well for a car of its size, has a brilliant selection of engines to choose from, and it's surprisingly quiet with the roof up or down. For much more on the Mercedes-Benz S-Class Cabriolet, including our full online review, head to whatcar.com. You can also check out reviews of its competitors, and if you're interested in buying one or another new car, go to our new car buying section where we can help save you lots of money. Before you do any of that, if you like this video, click like and then subscribe so that you never miss another video.